Is Elon Musk, is he just an actor and the greatest psyop of all time? Well, let's pull up this tweet. So they said, "Did you get to this rabbit hole yet? Elon Musk doesn't run any of his companies. He's an actor and a figurehead, a composite. He does not run SpaceX, X, Tesla, anything. These are all projects by our rulers, but he's just the front man. He is just an amalgamation of the work of intelligence groups, the biggest psyop of all time." Yeah, some people think this. I've even heard this. You get into the rabbit holes and the conspiracy theories, and this is something I've stumbled into a couple of times, and that he was just some sort of like an agent for the Anunnaki. And it is interesting that he's able to get so much stuff done. How is it possible? How are there enough hours in the day? How can somebody be this efficient at getting things done? How does Elon manage to run all these different companies? And he's in DC with his Doge thing auditing everybody, and he's got these relationships, his concubines or whatever they are, and he's also got he's also an avid video game player, and he's also on X all the time, tweeting or posting or what have you. How can one man get so much done? It seems hard to believe unless there's other people that are involved in this. And of course, he's got all these companies. He's got tons of smart people around him. I'd be curious to be able to follow him around for a week and see just how much work he can actually do. Certainly interesting to know. Activist post here. I haven't seen this interview, but I do know these guys. And he revealed that in 2015 that AI would begin the takeover and destroy humanity in, guess what year? 2025. So this has all come around. Isn't that weird? So they were, I guess, talking to one of the AI programs, one of the early versions back in the day, and it said that they would initiate the human race takeover in 2025. So are we here? And there's been some huge strides. In fact, Elon just put out Grok 3. I think that's came out today or launched last night. I'm curious to use it because I've been using a little bit of the Grok 2, and my mind is blown at how good it is. We got ChatGPT, OpenAI, this DeepSeek from Chinese has been outstanding, and now Grok 3 is even better than that. There are some concerns that this could get out of hand and turn against us in a really bad way. I don't know if it's going to be Skynet and Terminators, but who knows? And if they're predicting 2025 and we're seeing this huge move in the last year, how quickly this AI is moving, and it's only going to accelerate from here. So I can only imagine what it's going to be like in another 5 years. Now, David Icke has been very outspoken and blowing the whistle on this, calling out Alex. This is an interesting tweet. I think it's probably going to be the last notable thing I'm going to share today on this broadcast. There's been a big little rivalry here. Now, Alex Jones and David Icke are probably two of my biggest influences for getting involved doing podcasting from 2011. Just a fun note, and they're still outspoken and interesting, but I guess they've had a little bit of a falling out. David Icke's been calling out everybody, but he's very worried that there's going to be an AI takeover, and he could very well be right. I'm trying to take him seriously. He seems very negative. But if he's right, he has a right to raise the alarm on everything. So let's take a look at this. He's calling Alex Jones a propagandist for an unfolding fascist takeover, and he will go out on calling him out for it. Says you may have fought the globalists once, and that may be true once, but not anymore. He's kissing the Musk and Trump ass at every turn, and he's sold out. Basically, that's the longer version of the tweet. But I do think Alex makes some good points here as well. So let's take a look.
Detractors, which I can care less about because they have no effect on us other than the fact that they should stop being mentally ill, and I want them to come in for the big win. God, Jones is just all over Musk and Trump constantly just sucking their weenies on air, and it's just what... Dude, I have almost been put in prison and my family destroyed and my parents bankrupted because they attacked them to get at me for years fighting these people. You bet I'm sitting there getting the living shit kicked out of me, and some 1,000-pound gorilla jumps in and beats my enemies to a pulp. You bet I like that gorilla.
No, I got 100% agree, man. I couldn't imagine having Kamala or Nikki Haley win the presidency, because our country would be absolutely screwed. Trump gives us a chance. We're seeing some major changes right now because of that. So I love the idea of, oh my God, the pressure's off. It felt like we were slipping into tyranny. We were going to be heading for either hopefully a national divorce or a full-blown civil war with this crazy authoritarianism from another, puppet presidency with Kamala or Nikki Haley and the neocons. It didn't matter. So I'm so beyond thrilled that Trump and Elon are changing it and maybe hopefully going to save America. But according to some people, a lot of the libertarians and David Icke, they're just saying, no, this is all just a ruse. And we're all being fooled. And it's going to be leading to an AI takeover through Elon Musk and what have you. And maybe that's true. That's something we all have to be prepared for and think about. But I mean, I think we were screwed no matter what. So then what is the alternative? So we're all just supposed to say, oh, we can't vote for Kamala, we can't vote for Trump. We're all just gonna, I don't know, somehow, who's gonna step up and save the country and the planet? That's where I lose it. So I look forward. Hopefully they're going to, David Icke has been kind of ducking this debate. He says he's got health issues, and he probably does. But I definitely, we all need to see these two guys interview and have that conversation so we can lay it all out and be, I should say, we'll be aware of all the potential pitfalls and dangers coming up that we should be looking out for as far as Elon. And there's certainly some things that are they're red flags, and he could be some deceiver. He could just be he could be an alien. He could be AI himself. I don't know. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but we all have to be vigilant in these times.